This is actually a great question. How are rainouts handled when you're a vendor at an MLB stadium? At Wrigley Field, it all depends. Sometimes you arrive and then the game starts in a delay and ultimately gets postponed. Yesterday, the Cubs canceled the game at like 5:30 for a 7:05 start, which is when gates were supposed to open. Generally, seat vendors are supposed to show up at Wrigley gates opening time. So some vendors, I'm sure, were already there. Myself, I live down the block from the stadium, so I generally walk over about an hour and a half before the game starts. I was planning on not working anyway. There's no mandate that we have to work. And when the forecast is bad, on a Wednesday night game, I had other things to do. I was busy with my other job. Decided I wasn't going to work anyway. So the game getting postponed actually helped me. Air conditioning just turned on. Gonna talk a little louder. For yesterday's game, because they canceled it so early, no one is getting paid anything, which is okay. We're not paid hourly. We're not paid by salary. It's commission and tips based on the amount we sell during the game. If a game gets postponed after a delay, after the normal start time, and we had already been in the stadium and selling, there is a minimum that we are paid. But again, because our income is solely based on the amount we sell, games with bad weather absolutely are worse for our wallets. A, because fewer fans will show up if they're scared of rain, and B, no one wants to be drinking frozen margaritas in 60 degrees while sitting in a downpour. The schedule flexibility of vending is electric. You do have to work a certain amount of events between May and August, but you don't need to let anyone know if you're skipping a game. You just show up when you want to work, and enough vendors are employed and love their job. I'd say a majority of them show up for 75% of the games anyway, so there's never really a shortage. Last night's postponement got pushed to August 18th. The Cubs will now be playing a doubleheader against the Brewers, a Monday 1:20 game as the makeup, and the normal 7:05 scheduled game. I'll likely be working that 7:05 game. Certainly will not be working that 1:20 makeup because I got a lot of other stuff to do during the day on a Monday, like running a reality TV fantasy gaming company.